Kiss.
Foot.
Sorry. Sorry. I didn't realise. I didn't. I'm sorry. You pissed me off. I'll do it again though. I'm sorry. I am.
Come on. See you in a bit.
Kiss. Oi. Little shit.
She's not waggling her boobs in front of you this time either.
Bye.
I missed
Number
that.
for the abused husbands. He agrees.
800 grow some balls.
If they agree with you, just remind them that I have control over when you play.
Bye.
Bye.
Have fun.
I'd rather put my head in the fucking oven.
You burn that as well. Luckily, she walked out the door and shut it before she heard that one.
I'm going to say, you're treading on thin ice, son.
Or not.
Raining.
Thank fuck for that.
It's raining.
I wish.
Take an
Send it-
umbrella.
Send it south.
It has been for about 10 minutes. She's just not realised. Right.
Yesterday, and it was welcomed.
Actually,
It's here. Right. Can everyone remember where they were roughly?
I'm nearly dead.
We're in a lot in front of a door.
Thodek and Lenka were laughing at the tortoise opening the door after he spotted the glyph of warding.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're nearly dead and we're not.
I thought you
I'm
said
not
warding as if,
dead.
like, it's telling people that it's dangerous to go in, not to open the actual door.
Yeah, yeah.
You're the magic user.
I'm no magic. Oh, well, I'm a healer. I'm not a magic user.
You're still a cleric. You're still a magic user.
You do
I'm
still
probably-
kind of use magic.
I'm a tickle belly nomad, I'll have you know.
You're a.
I'm searching these boxes for small scale electrics.
Oh, we're looking for the old 40k.
I've got Skeletric in my mum's loft.
Your premature boots.
We're looking for series
That's
1
harsh.
40k.
Yeah. Oh, I've got some series. Well, I don't know if I have. My little brothers have probably had that. But I did have.
Speaking of that, the elves I was going to send to you, Ollie, my brother has finally admitted that he's claimed them and won't let go because he uses them in his games.
Brothers are like that. Yeah, I've got 2 little brothers.
I think he claimed them because he still lives at my mum's where they were. I've been in a cupboard there for about 10 years.
I think he's entitled then.
Yeah, my mum said the same. She went, you can't take them off him. Oh, fine.
No.
You can.
As long as they've gone to a good home, it's all right.
All's fair in
Yes, we
Liverpool, Hammer.
Yeah.
Yes, we always have to lower the tone. I'll start it off straight away. What do you call a 9-month premature baby?
Hold on a minute.
We weren't going to tell him off. I just wanted to know what was going on.
A jelly bean? I don't know.
Huh?
A jellyfish? No, I don't know.
No, a facial.
Oh,
Wow.
Right.
You're welcome.
Oh, you fucking stole them from the doorstep.
That's not something you say you're welcome to afterwards.
The Isle of Wight really is back in the 70s, isn't it? I don't know.
I've got your thing here.
can I just point out that we are live, by the way?
Yep,
We have been
I
for
know.
about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Try not to offend any premature babies out there.
Why do you think I said it?
More people are receiving facials right now.
Yes.
What,
Stop discriminating.
You may take that as you wish.
Eleanor was alright with.
On the chin,
I don't know who the other one is, though. Chloe.
above the eyebrow.
Oh,
I bought my friend an elephant for his room. We don't talk about it.
Hey.
that was a proper dad joke.
Well, I'm a proper dad. What can I say?
You can never trust atoms either. They
Yeah.
make everything
I've
up.
done my bit for repopulating the world. My conscience is clear.
What kind of shampoo does person who has no head use?
Ooh.
Head and shoulders.
Oh, it's just and shoulders, but you know.
Yeah, I'm about this one. And so I've been doing a lot of studying over the last couple of days, and
Oh,
I reckon you give me a name, and I can think of a song that features that name. Any name you can think of in the world. I've been studying for a couple of days, so I should
Klaus.
be all right. Who?
Klaus.
Klaus. Oh, hold on, that's quite tricky. 1 minute, give me a sec. Klaus. Right, I've got one. Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
I clocked it the second you end.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit tricky.
Ah.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here or not.
My daughter came to me yesterday. She was well chuffed. She went, "Oh, have you heard that new joke about the constipation? Have you seen that new film about constipation?" I was like, "What are you on about?" She went, "Oh, it's not come out yet."
Oh, God.
That's a good one.
I thought it was great. I gave her a high five and everything.
Shittest joke ever.
Brilliant.
Hey.
Dun, 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 dun. What, are we going to play this game or are you going to keep pissing about, Craig? What's going on?
I couldn't help it. I'm getting old, mate.
He doesn't even care. He's just gonna. We're gonna be in Valakai until we're all 40.
Yeah. It's the
You know,
world's
I said there's
longest,
no escape. There really isn't.
it's the longest game of Curse of Strahd known to the history of D&D.
Oh, I don't know. The DM's group's got some pretty long running ones.
Ah.
The problem with Strahd is you could just add stuff to it. Like there's a whole plethora of Ravenloft stuff that you can just add in.
I'd like to add another level, hint, hint.
Yeah, keep dreaming.
Zodek's level like 50 already, so I think we've passed Weaver's expectations.
I read somewhere that you get a level for every day that you're adventuring. No, not a level, but you get experience in the in one of the books. I can't remember how much.
Yeah, Xanathar's updated leveling guide, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit off a little bit.
I've strayed away from
How many monsters you're supposed to fight?
Yeah, you get a daily XP allowance now on Kobold Fight Club as well.
Yeah, see, I don't buy the whole thing. You get XP by earning XP.
I think milestones are best, in my opinion,
Yeah.
for what it's worth.
Yeah, because then you don't get murder hoboism.
Exactly.
Really? What's your lot's excuse?
Well, we're in Barovia.
I started very nicely, and then I've been corrupted by these fellow adventurers.
No.
When did you start nicely?
I was fine and dandy until the guards decided to restrain me.
I'm going to say, in fairness, ever since we've arrived here, people have been trying to kill us. I think it's only fair that we return the favour.
I'm trying to kill you. Very nearly.
4 heads are better than 1.
Yeah, I'm not a turtle head.
4 heads. What are you doing
4
with
heads.
happiness?
Wow.
Oh dear.
Don't forget Total Soup.
Right. Where we left it last time, I believe Ollie and Thodek, you spent 15, 20 minutes looking through the first half of the room, or the first quarter of the room.
Yeah, we're collecting stuff for bargain hunt.
Weaver and Ina, your invisibility would have worn off by now, by the way, so I've taken the token off.
Mhm.
You narrowly avoided getting blasted by a door. You can see in the room that there are currently 6 skeletal cats prowling around, a circular rug in the right-hand side, and 3 very creepy-looking children facing the wall.
They're in the naughty corner already.
Yep, that's all
They
you can
wear
see.
dunces
They do.
I bet they're playing a really long game of What's the Time, Mr. Wolf?
Maybe.
All we need for the cats is a feather on the end of a bit of string. That'll keep them occupied.
Or a fish, or another aquatic creature.
Yep.
Like
Right.
turtle, maybe?
One time.
Actually, can Lincoln...
Ollie and Thodek, can you two give me a perception check again?
What, I've actually got to use my character sheet. I've not had it out for 3 games. Hold on a minute.
20.
What perception check?
Yeah.
Yes, we're looking for the book.
Oh, we're looking for a book, are we?
Yeah.
Does that
As you
reckon,
search through the piles of rubbish underneath the dust sheets, you manage to find a bookcase plastered in dust. It's obviously been there for several generations. Oh, stop scratching me. On it, you see there's several books.
Yeah.
One of them jumps out at you as being quite a thick, black leather-bound book.
You're getting attacked, Ollie.
Hey,
The book slides off the shelf and starts hitting you one.
I'm a wizard. I don't know if that makes any difference on identifying a magical book.
It's not magical.
Is it the Book of Strahd?
It is. I'm just trying to find the damn handout for you.
Oh, right.
I love how they've gone wandering off, and me and Lenka are like, okay, job done. Time to go home.
Let's torch the place and get out of here.
I like
That's
that
a
one.
good
I've
idea.
gone to smithereens, and you two are just like, oh, he's over there. I'll carry on.
Yeah, you managed to find the Tome of Strahd. I can't find the actual handout for it to show it you.
We believe you. Is it like the Constantine Bible of Hell?
4 people at home. Unbelievable.
Thodek will say that we've found it and probably start heading back towards the other door.
Okay. Weaver and Ina, if you two give me a perception check as well.
Wow.
Have you not loaded the dice tonight?
Woo!
No one's done any blowing of dice.
That was jolly good.
Loading, not blowing.
That's how you're supposed to do it in Vegas. You're supposed to blow on them.
Oh,
Or they're cradled
As
in your
you
hand.
explains what the
turning.
smart.
As you were turning to listen to Thodek, who said that he found the book, off in the corner of the room in front of you, you hear like the faint scrape of a chair, as though somebody's knocked into it. And 2 of the cats look over at the desk area where you heard the noise.
Meow. Just adding some sound effects.
Yeah. Meow.
Meow.
Angry pussy.
What would you like to do?
Piss in their garden and leave.
Cast sleep on my child.
Set fire to the house and leave.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it is the Burgermeister, and he's a bit of a tosser, to be honest.
Actually, no. We'll get Ina out. Leave Weaver to fend off the cats. We'll torch the place and then we'll jump out the window.
Okay.
I will first cure wounds my ass.
Probably a wise idea, given that Thodek's suggesting things.
Why is that not working?
I'm only carrying on the suggestion when I wasn't here for the bone grinder.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. That worked quite well, really.
Exactly. I watched the episode. I was very pleased with what you'd done. Unfortunately, the turtle still lives. We were hoping for soup.
Why can't I use my spells? My character sheet's not working.
Let me have a look.
To be fair, Roll20 was playing up when I logged in first time, so you may need to log in and out.
Hello.
Come on,
sorry.
Oh,
This
pay
is,
attention to him.
this is a test. Do not acknowledge it. Oh, it's because there's a pop-up now, Stephen.
Hurrah.
It's because what?
There's a pop-up now.
What
If
do
you
mean?
click
Oh, why
cure
was I
wounds,
doing it before?
because it's a new thing they've
Well-
done.
They've altered the character sheets I noticed the other day when I put a game on there.
Yeah. Because they've
Right.
altered the sheets. If you click on cure wounds, there's a pop-up for what level you want to cast it, and it upcasts.
They've got you can do a pre-gen character now, can't you?
Yes, the character monster's a piece of shit.
It's probably not very
I
good.
kind of imagined it would be.
So what?
Um,
Can't be worse than D&D Beyond. That's shocking.
No, it actually-
really like D&D Beyond.
it actually is worse than D&D Beyond.
Wow.
D&D Beyond is really good if you've got like a group of players and you all sort of like chip in. If you share the cost of the books between yourselves, it works out really well because you all get access to it as long as one of you pays for the subscription. You can all access any of the modules that you paid for. So like, if I wanted to go off and run Out of the Abyss, Dave's game, I can do.
Well,
Divorce not.
Oh my god. Thanks for that.
oh my god.
Oh, dearie me.
Good golly gosh, what have I done?
Wasn't me.
Thank you for calling tech support.
Hello, my name is John.
Passive a racist.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Your phone is due for an upgrade. How would you like it?
Would
If
you like
anybody's any
it?
good with YouTube where they can edit large sections of a video out, like the first 30 minutes of this one.
I've got nothing but the utmost respect for John from Bangladesh. Thank you very much.
Hey, he's from Birmingham, thank you.
Yeah.
Even though his caller ID says
He's
otherwise.
sorting me out with an iPhone 17 or whatever they are now.
He's
21?
either the cousin of Prince Ramadan.
That's it.
Right, Weaver and Ina, you've heard a noise over in the corner. Would you like to do anything?
This is Weaver and Ina you're talking to it? Yeah. Hello.
Sorry, what was that?
Bloody.
Weaver and Ina, you've heard a noise over in the far corner, and two of the cats are looking at an area by the children.
Okay, I'll whisper to Weaver, like, asking him what he thinks.
Is the noise coming from the children area or where the desk is? You said it was something about a chair moving, didn't you?
It's the chair, as though somebody's knocked into a chair by the desk area. You know, the bit with the chair and the desk.
I say we get out of here.
Fair enough. I'm happy with that.
Cool.
Okay. We'll just leave the three random children.
Yep. They can stay there. They're obviously happy there.
They're probably not real children. Doctor Who will save them later.
Exactly.
Hey, Dougie's not in this game. Very well.
Oh, he's watching, you know. Oh, I can't believe you said that.
Doug has never watched any of my games. Nobody has.
He's
I know
sitting in
this
his
because of
hotel
you.
room in his pants watching this, and you've just said that about him.
Well, if he's doing it, he's watching your head.
That's all right.
So you're all going to leave then?
Yes.
Is that the plan? Okay.
Yeah, do I have the book?
Too often I have run in to try and help a child and nearly died every time.
So we're leaving 3 children and 1 bloke that's chained up. That's fine with Frodo.
Well, if we're all leaving, then I'm going to cast a fireball somewhere over here. Just because, you know.
No, we're not murder hobos at all. We'll just kill 5 or 6 cats, 3 children, 2 maids, the Burgermeister's wife.
Cats are actually evil.
They're already dead, to be fair.
This is beside the point. I know they are. Right. Which way? You're going to make your way back down towards the main room, and then you're going to start a fire over there.
So fire's starting here, and I'm going to make my escape back out of the building.
Roll your fireball.
Bear with me 1 second.
Because if you crit on it, you're going to set fire to it very quickly and kill Ina and Eva at this rate.
That's all right. Here we are. Oh, shit. Well, that's not bad. I didn't crit, but...
Lovely there. Yeah, you definitely hit. Your fireball starts tindering some of the dry, dusty clothes over in the far corner.
Lovely.
Very quickly, the attic starts to fill with thick smoke.
I'm just going to call out if I've got enough of an action left to do so that we need to make haste and leave the building.
Dodak is going to scream at the top of his lungs that there's a fire. Get the fuck out.
I was going to say, I'm just going to shout, remember the windmill, because I don't want to alert everyone else that there's a fire.
Like a bull in a china shop, just charging a straight line towards him, just knocking shit out of his way. Moving right now, but no hands left.
I'm really tempted.
Like,
As as the fire starts to take hold, and you shout and all this commotion. You hear from the back room where you work with all the cats. No, not my work. I've been too long in this.
That sounds
But
like
should have clicked save, really, shouldn't he? You know what I mean?
I think it's a bit late to turn around now, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, you carry on running then.
So I'm gonna just like barrel straight past Lodekanina and dive dive straight through the hole. Doof.
Fuck this shit out, man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm off down the hatch as well.
I am. I just can't move my token right now.
Run away!
Yeah, somebody's near the guy.
I might have a bit of a grin on my face as well.
Finally got to set fire.
I was good last session.
Were you?
Yeah.
Do you notice again? He set the fire between me and my exit.
Yeah.
It's a good incentive. It's surprising how it can motivate someone into action.
Thanks, Ollie.
I saved you last time. I'd have saved you this time. Don't worry.
Remember, this isn't the actions of Ollie. This is the actions of Lenka.
That's right.
Ollie's really a nice guy. Lenka's a
Player,
car.
not the game.
I'm one of the good guys in life, you know.
Oh, no, that's it, innit? Hate the game, not the player.
I work hard keeping everybody safe.
As you're discussing things in the bedroom, it starts to get very, very warm.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
The ceiling's starting to bow and blister.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
You
actually
hear the
down
faint screams of somebody in the top, from the far side of the house coming through.
Phew, I can't hear anything, can you? Oh, I'm going to carry on downstairs.
I'm gonna go run straight down the stairs on, the main set of stairs, straight towards the doorway.
Yeah.
The big ones.
I'm dashing.
Dashing through the house.
Leaving all the people to die.
Yeah. There's not like 12 people already in the house. 13.
I'm shouting as I go through, saying that there's a fire.
They'll put two and two together, I'm sure.
Okay. You're all making your way down the bottom of the house then?
Yep. Fast as I can to the front door.
You're a possessed child right now, Bio.
I'm going to foxtrot Oscar out of there.
Are you throwing that? Okay. You throw that down there.
As you make your way down the stairs, the room that Ollie went into earlier that had the Burgomaster's wife and the group of 8 people don't hear you. They're too busy devouring cake and talking about the branches, which you've noticed there is rather a large pile of them blocking the door.
Yeah.
Looks like that big Burning Man effigy is going to be in this house instead.
Yeah. I don't mind giving him a cheeky fireball on the way past as well.
To be the lawful good that I am, I'm going to run into the street and shout, "Fire, there's a fire, there's a fire."
They can already see it.
I'm just making sure. I don't want to look suspect in this.
There was smoke coming from the top anyway.
Yeah, there's a large amount of...
Definitely more now.
I would, if all my colleagues are with me, I would give a little fireball to the various bales of tinder that were littering the hallway.
Very well.
This session's gone dark.
You're surprised how many Curse of Strahd games end up doing exactly this.
Well, I'm sure that's why they're there.
I need to find my notes quickly because there's a set thing that we were supposed to do.
Not set fire to a house full of people.
That was debatable. That's not it. I'm looking for the notes of what the next item is and where we've got to get it from.
It's in your character handouts.
There was a mad magician somewhere, wasn't there?
There is.
And there was a tomb of
We learn what's in the book.
Strahd's mother's tomb or something.
Yeah, but I actually had the the guy that kind of saved us from the vampire spawn, even though
Rictavio, yeah.
he couldn't hit one to save his life.
Oh, yeah.
he told us where they were, and I actually can't find my note on it.
Can
Well,
we?
the first one you've already got.
Can we
Strahd.
what's in the Tome of Strahd?
I was going to hide it until we got to a safer place.
Fair enough. Makes sense.
This is a bit of a hush-hush item.
We should probably look at it somewhere like the church in case it summons him.
That's a good idea. I agree with Linka.
Oh, at this point, I would relay about the goings on that I saw in the mirror on the second floor.
Oh yeah, what did I can't remember now what you saw. Oh, was it Strahd? Was it or?
Yeah, he invited us to Castle Ravenloft to speak to him the night after tomorrow, and he guaranteed us all of our party safe passage back out.
Right.
Off the castle.
Sorry?
Out of the castle, nothing more.
Oh yeah, not out of Barovia.
Let's not get too cocky. I finally found the Tome of Strahd handout. Just shared it with you all.
Aha.
Oh, let's just click on that.
That is a bit of a text.
Oh my god.
I have found my notes. We've got
the next one.
Symbol.
This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection. A holy symbol of great hope. You drew the healer card. Look to the west. Find a pool blessed by the light of a white sun.
Saint Markovia.
Well, they threw it down there.
That's right.
Yes, that's where we've got to head to next, I believe.
The third card was, this is the card of strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of pure sunlight. And you drew the Abjura card. I see a fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon. Look to the highest peak.
Argen
Vosthol.
So we need to find a mountain, find a pool, or go and look for this sun sword.
How about we convene at the church quickly?
Well, he's going to be turning up there soon to pick this bird up, isn't he?
He is definitely going to try.
Like mid to late afternoon now.
So yeah, let's head to the church so we can look at this tome.
Is it tonight that he invited us to go to his place, or is that tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
But if we go to the church, we've got an easy access out west.
Are you all just stood in front of this burning house at the moment, by the way?
I'm running towards the church. I don't care who's going with me or not. I will make haste.
Lenka doesn't tend to run unless she has to, so she'll walk casually after Theodek.
I will take that route. Stay off the main roads.
In this Tome of Strahd, it says a stake through the heart does not kill me, though it stops him moving, which is useful, possibly.
Might be.
Yes, not that bad.
I'll have a proper read of that.
As you're running through the alleyways to get towards the church, a man in a hooded cloak steps out in front of you.
Uh-oh.
Whereabouts are we at this point?
Theodek spanks him and carries on running.
No, about there.
Oh, this crossroads.
Okay.
Yeah, because I specifically said we'll go down the back alleys to stay off the main road. So we're technically here at the moment.
Yeah.
He greets you and says, "Be well, friends. I heard that you are not well contented with the Burgermeister, and I'm judging by the large plume of smoke that this is correct."
Me and the Burgermeister had a very nice chat. Thank you.
I am sad that it did not end well for you, then.
It ended very well.
If you, however, wish to continue talks of discontent, I know of a place that would be very willing to accommodate you and help.
Who are
Carry
you?
on.
Who the hell are you?
I am merely a messenger and a servant.
And how do you know anything about what we might or might not be talking about?
Well, someone wink.
Let us just say that you are not exactly subtle or discreet, and in large houses, the walls have ears.
Yeah, someone decided to break down the bloody the stockades, didn't they, Weaver?
Well, it
We're
was
not interested in the stockades. More your discussions of being unhappy with the Burgermeister in his own house, of all things.
I merely had a general conversation about some little things, and we went on our way.
Why would we trust you? We don't. You've told us nothing about who you are or who you're from.
You
Or
don't
who
need to trust me.
Yeah.
But let me say this. If you wish to help this town and rid it of the foul Burgermeister, Baron Argus,
To whom do you
come
serve?
to the Vactor house.
The Vactor house.
Vactor. Va. My mistress will be most pleased.
Your mistress. Does she have a name?
She does. Lady Vactor.
That's very not helpful. I've heard nothing of this person, yet they may be of use. We are kind of busy. We may see you there at some point.
As you choose.
Thank you for your contentive words. And I'll give him a gold.
He just sort of looks at it. I do not need your money.
Very well, pocket it.
He backs away into the alley that he came from.
I'll turn to my companion and say, people are fucking weird here.
They are. That is a bit of a queer thing to do.
To the church.
Yeah, carry on to the church.
Very well.
I'm sure the messenger will come and help us if he's that desperate for talks.
No, he wants you. He wants to help you.
Well, we don't need any help at the minute. We're doing quite well burning things down.
Very well.
When we get to the church, if there is no other interruptions, I would like to find the guy that supports Lathander.
Father Lucian.
Probably. I never wrote the person's name down.
Yeah, it's Father Lucian.
Father Lucian.
Now, I'm just thinking this Strahd is likely to turn up when we get to this church, and if he turns up, he's going to be wanting to take this girl away with him.
Lenka, I would like to remind you that this is consecrated grounds now.
Well, I'm just thinking
Yeah,
it wouldn't be the worst plan in the world to let him take somebody away who he thinks is the girl, who's not.
Who do you have in mind?
I don't know yet. I haven't got that far. It would be quite funny.
Lucian.
Oh, sorry.
So we're off to see the priest, are we?
Uh-huh.
I would like to ask him about this Vactor house.
You asking the father about the Vactor house?
Yeah.
He says to you, that would be Lady Fiona Vactor, one of the older families. The family have lived here since Strahd very first came here.
Do you have a spelling for that last name?
WACHDR. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Brooker, shove that in your pipe and smoke it.
Very well.
Right. Bear with me 2 minutes. I'm going to go and chop some bread up for a sandwich.
Yep.
And feed the missus.
We'll conversate and figure out how to kill Strahd.
What are we thinking about going to his house and seeing what he's offering at the moment?
I don't trust him. This is like a game of Cluedo. Yeah, because
It's true, but we do have guaranteed free entry after the meal.
But don't forget about Isaac, who's wandering around as well. Burgermeister is right here.
He's parked outside there. He
I
comes
don't
out
trust,
without even fucking looking at what's coming down onto my side of the fucking road, driving on the wrong side of the road to get out. I fucking slammed my brakes on and hit my car suspension off the floor. I heard it.
Strahd has been nothing but trouble for us, and we nothing but trouble for him. So
Strahd hasn't directly done anything to us.
yes, he did.
He's
Well, he brought us here.
That, as well as trying to kill us at the
Yeah,
church.
but we can find out why he brought us here, possibly. Trying to kill us at the church was purely because he was trying to get a girl that we took from him that he believed was his right.
I think we should go to dinner with him.
I think it won't hurt to find out a bit more about him, and we could maybe even do a bit of a scout out of the interior of his place. Revisit.
We have a tome all about him.
Do you think
Not so much that. I mean, we might be able to get a bit of an upper hand of knowing the layout of his castle and such.
Do you think we should let him take the girl?
I don't believe he should have anything that he wants at this point.
Hmm.
From a tactical standpoint, I don't think we should visit him yet. We are on the lower hand at the moment.
He doesn't know we have his tome, though, and he has guaranteed us just to be able to leave.
Yes, but we could be dispossessed of said tome.
Yeah, he doesn't have to be telling the truth either, does he?
No.
No, but we don't have to let him know we have the tome.
He has probably got ways to know. Like you said,
Oh, yeah, I'd like 1 or 2 more items before I went to visit him.
I would prefer that we had at least 2 items before we saw him.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's fair. I agree with you.
The symbol is out west, and we are closest to the west of Valakai right now.
Let's go and find the pool that's nearby. Silver Sun.
While I quickly ran upstairs to do baby's nappy, what happened with the hooded dude?
He gave us some information, and we were told by Father Lucian that they are of the oldest, or some of the oldest families here. That apparently they're trying to help us with the Burgermeister.
Sorry. Hello.
You want a pizza?
All right.
Hello! I can't talk, I'm in the library!
Just Jackie's just on her way. Could be.
Bloody hell, do you remember?
I do.
It was awful, but great.
Yeah, I think we should get the symbol at least, the holy symbol.
I'm fancying this sun sword sort of job here.
The sun sword would be a good item for me to use.
Good job.
Whoa! It started with a hug and now they've gone off into the distance. Whoa!
And they've turned the chair away from us.
They've got enough kids, haven't they?
On another note, I've got my child's scan next week, so we'll know a bit more.
Very good.
Very good, very good.
Yeah, the sun sword is going to be a very good option for one of us. I mean, if we can get the Ravenkind symbol for the cleric, I could probably try and tank Strahd so someone else can sun sword him, or if you wanted me to be the scapegoat.
If you look in that handout he gave us, the sun sword is his brother's weapon. And his brother took Tatiana, who's the girl he's after, and they were betrothed together. It's quite intertwined, this. It's good.
I haven't read it because there was a lot of text, and I was like, I bet someone else will tell me.
It's pretty quick to skim through. Most of it's, you know, just inconsequential fluff stuff, but it mentions what the sun sword is. It was his brother that made him sort of undead and all that sort of thing.
His brother.
It's basically like his little diary.
They came with a younger brother of mine.
So the younger brother was betrothed to the woman he loved, basically.
Tatiana's been using far too much stuff to explain a main character.
Yes. Does anyone know what this is down here?
What?
On the map, that bit there.
lost my name to her elder or brother also. Her heart went to Sergei. With words she came.
Ollie, did you he's on the phone?
Yeah. He's trying to go back to sleep.
Dark and hate death, my death.
That food looks good.
Okay, they have the wedding. I killed Sergei.
Right.
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry?
Am I right to stay here?
Up from me.
Is it? Sit down.
Oh, Dick, why are you about 5 miles wide?
I shouldn't be.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Wait,
I suppose that's why they call him the Big Toaster.
200 foot is not 5 miles.
It's the one is because I can like after this I'll be able to walk to the other side of town, but make sure they let their parents know if they're staying later.
Anyway, someone just made me reread something again.
It's there.
Right. Are we all back and ready?
Yep.
Yes, and boss.
Right.
That's
Where did we get to? You were talking to the Father Lucian in the church.
Yeah, we're in the church.
Weaver, did you tell the father that the bones have been returned and you?
No, it was secretive,
Okay.
just in case, sort of thing.
Well, are you the only person that knows where they are on the grounds then?
Yes, because I went early doors when you were all sort of having a chat and a meal and stuff. Your breakfast. I didn't want the chance of them being sort of retaken because if I'm the only one who knows it, in theory, Strahd shouldn't be able to just waltz onto the church grounds.
Does that mean you consecrated the grounds, or you just buried the bones?
No, I'm clerical, made a prayer, did the lot.
Okay, so they are technically consecrated grounds. He shouldn't be allowed to step on them. Then.
That's my theory, and he shouldn't know that he can't step on there.
We're going to die.
That's a good vantage point for us then.
Apart from we said it while the DMs sat there.
That's all right. It'll be fine.
I would never met a game. So what would you like to do?
I think did we say we're going to head out west, guys?
We were.
What
That
time
was
of day is it? Mr.
Late
Mark?
afternoon.
It's late afternoon, early evening. It's just starting to get dark.
And
Quarter
when's he coming for whatever she's called?
Tonight, I believe, was the
He
last
didn't give a
night.
specific time. He just said tonight.
Do we wait and try and have a conversation with him when he's not in his castle surrounded by his little friends, or do we just sort of leave and go west?
Oh, I think he'll have friends with him. I think we should just get out of there, personally.
I don't think he's
Steve.
going.
He looks like he's about to be attacked by a direwolf.
I could say, yeah, there's a staff or something at your back window.
Who is? She's got to be on for 10. Where does she live? Okay. You sure? Okay. Well, ring me when you're coming back so I know you don't get stabbed up, murdered.
If you want to disappear, you can do.
Huh?
If you need to disappear off, you can do.
It's only going to be literally for about 15 minutes while I walk one of the girls home.
Did we get a bigger
It's fine
map?
by me.
All right, it's all right. My wife's walking her.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is my wife?
My wife. Very nice.
Did we get a bigger map of the general area or not?
There is a bigger map.
We did have one.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, you mean of the whole land?
Yeah, the characters get a map.
You've got a very crude map of the area of the land.
I would like to ask Father Lucian about the Saint Markovia to the west.
Okay.
If he knows where it is, or if he's got directions for us.
He knows of it, yeah. He explains to you that Father Markovia is reputed to be one of the only people ever to bring someone back from the dead.
Ooh.
That's a useful tool.
This was many, many years ago, though, and the rumours since then have not been good. He changed the church from a place of worship to a place for the ill of the mind.
Well, we have plenty of those, and I went towards Lenka.
I think you'd take that as a compliment.
Yeah.
No one has, from here at least, has been there in a long time.
Do you have good directions to this place, or is it hazy?
He can provide you with a decent map of the area, which is, has the large areas like pinpointed on it,
Okay.
like towns and the church.
Roughly.
I'd like to ask him if there's anything to avoid, like that bastard bone mill we went to last time.
Oh, the bone grinder.
Yeah.
He tells you to avoid Lake Zarovich to the north town, Balakar, that you're currently in.
Can I ask him why?
There have been a lot of accidents there recently. Something in the water. Large.
Father, this may be a strange request. We were told of a place called Argenvost Hole.
Yes. What of it?
Could you give us some direction to there as well, if you know of it, or know where it is?
Sorry, say that again.
Could you give us a direction to it, or possibly tell us how far away it is?
He'll expect it's halfway between the two, up towards the Selenka Pass, I believe it is.
Cool.
Hold on, let me move you onto the bigger map, and I'll.
Yay!
Looks like we
Direction.
could kill two birds with one stone here.
Yeah, if it's on the way, that sounds good to me.
And hopefully we might find the Mad Mage on the way. This Father Lucian's become very handy.
He has.
He's just like your typical dithering old man who likes to be helpful.
We have helped him out, to be fair. It's one of the few people we have helped
Right.
here.
You're up there where the dinghy is.
Yeah.
I believe.
Wait before us get there. Go. Sorry. It was really still blurry for me.
Yeah, mine's all pixelated at the moment.
Mine's just come in now. So are we there? Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're there at the moment.
Cool. Oh yeah, that's isn't that the Bone Grinder Mill, that bit there?
Yeah, where your tokens were is where you blew up.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we've come up through there and okay. That's the nasty lake we should avoid. That's got a nice little thing in the middle of it there.
It shouldn't do. Hold on a second. The roll 20 just crashed.
Oi! Sorry, I forgot my
Right, bear with me 2 seconds.
The dog
Right.
tried to climb through the window.
I reckon this might be that church here, you know?
Steve, probably.
Thing
Did
that
Did you not use Build-A-Bear? Just randomly
I use Build-A-Bear. Yeah, there's a thing on at the minute where you only pay the age of your child. It's well good.
Yeah, but the queues are about 8 hours long, it was saying on the radio.
Have you not heard the whole faff of that?
Yeah.
2 hours in, they had to close all the stores because of the demand. 7 8-hour queues every store.
Well,
Jesus.
I'm not paying 40 quid for a teddy bear.
I'm not queuing 4 hours for a bear. Right, Steve does.
I'm sending him a voucher.
Lou's sending you a voucher, Steve.
Ooh, thank you.
For Morrison's.
Right.
Oh, that's well good. That's really good, that. Tell her thank you.
He says thank you. Oh, I'm trying to find something on the map. I can't find any of the points.
Is this? Oh, that's Ravenloft there. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
probably the highest. That's probably the high peak. And that's
Ravenloft isn't the highest peak of the land. It's high, but it's not the highest.
Can we see where the highest peak in the land is?
Not from where you are at the moment because you're in a
I
town.
would guess this, looking snow covered.
I'm trying to look at the contour lines. It's here, or possibly here.
This looks quite high, and this part looks high.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
Argynvostholt, I believe, is there.
Okay.
So
Oh, that one.
Yeah, down there.
Okay.
St. Markovia's church is that way.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Notice what's next to it.
Yeah, the lake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right, head to Argos.
Found the map.
Yeah, let's go to Argos, get the quick delivery,
Argus.
and then
Yeah,
we'll go.
the first one I ticked is Argynvostholt.
Okay, yeah.
And the other one is Area V. No, that's not it. That's something different. Never mind.
Okay, I'll delete my marker. So we'll head here because that's a known location of something quite powerful.
Ravenloft. We're in the river crossroads. Length past Burwood. Yeah, go to Argynvostholt because I can't find that other place on the map.
That's as good a reason as any.
Oh yeah.
Who the hell's this?
What? Oh, the little gnome.
That was Doug's character, wasn't it?
Yeah. I haven't got around
Oh
to
yeah,
it.
he was this little temporary dude, wasn't he? I've not heard anything from Doug for months.
He's still about. He keeps popping up. He's in Dave's game.
This Roll20 is playing up tonight, I think.
Yeah, it was for me as well.
Bloody hell.
I reckon we just set off towards that place. This one.
Right, I've got it. Berez, Area B, Area S. Sorry. Right, the old dude has a sudden revelation and realizes where it actually is. It's over here, and he remarks it on your map for you so that you know where it is. In the town of Berez.
Sorry, where was that?
Let's go here.
Right.
We're off to Argos.
You're going to Argynvostholt.
There we go. We're going to Argos, and where we're going after that?
The madhouse at the ruins at Markovia's church.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Sorted.
Yeah, that sounds like a good, solid plan.
Yep.
Let's do this. Make haste.
And you hear screams from outside, and the several loud thuds on the roof.
Loud thuds on the roof.
Outside of what? The church?
Yeah, you're inside the church at the moment, talking to the father.
I would like to make us vote on staying in the church, and my vote is to stay to find out what's going on.
Whoa.
Hold on a sec. Yeah. 2 seconds.
Uno momento.
Oh, I wondered why I wasn't selecting stuff. Oops.
I might disguise myself as the vicar and go and have a look outside.
The Vicar of Dibley.
Yeah.
Describe your fucking hell. Disguise yourself as Strahd.
Well, if it's Strahd outside, that might not be a...
What about the Lord of the Death House?
Or the Burger Man.
Or the Burger King?
The Burgermaster might work.
Yeah, the Burger King.
Did I? I did see him, didn't I? Yeah. I'll just try to disguise myself as Burger King and go outside.
Yeah, because he's got although he didn't like Strahd, he was still sort of, not exactly opposing him. They've had conversations and such.
He's not a big fan.
What? Yeah, he's going to want the girl. Shall I let him take her, or what? What are we thinking?
I vote no. We should say that he should give us a couple of weeks.
I'll say that she's resigned to her fate, but wants a couple of days to prepare herself. And she'll present herself to him at his castle in 2 days' time, or something like that.
We can present her.
Yeah.
While we've got the extra items, and spring it like a trap.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And we can do that because the GM's not here to fuck us about when it happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants the sun sword anyway?
I think you should have it. You're the warrior.
I like the sound of it, but I'm not very good with it.
I'm just going to be the front man, so I guess it would make sense.
It's no good to me.
Yeah, I'm not going to hit with it anyway.
You never know. It could bring out the best in you.
You might level up and be able to up your stat before then.
I love how, oh my god, I go off of Roll20 for a second and come back to a
giant, bushy Pinocchio nose.
I can't see anything else after he fucking pointed it out last week.
Does it grow when you lie?
Yes.
It only grows when you lie.
Dun, dun.
But yeah, I like that plan. If we say, give us a couple of days, she'll willfully be his.
Yeah.
We'll take her. Well,
willing
or not, we'll take her to him.
Yeah.
And then that'll be our way into the castle, and 2,
without drawing too much attention to ourselves as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And 2, it'll be able to allow us that surprise against him because he won't know that we've got the items.
I think that's a cool plan.
I reckon Lenka should have the book. I currently have it, but I'm willing to give it to somebody else.
I've not read the text yet. Is there anything important in there other than the staking him will slow him down?
The sword. He hates it.
Right. So we've got to make that a priority then.
If no one else wants the sword, I've got some tomes and stuff on me, so it wouldn't be out of place.
I need on 2 transport runs in a
Okay.
She's getting paid
I think Theodec could probably be the best one to have it. Be in his class, but
Oh no, the book, the tome. I mean, not the sword.
Oh, sorry.
I've got a few other tomes and books on me, so it's not going to be out of place.
Yeah,
cool. I'll take it off my inventory list then.
Sorry about that.
And hand it to whoever wants it.
Cool.
Okay.
Back.
What did I miss?
Thodek has given somebody else the Tome of Strahd.
Very good.
So Link is going to cast Disguise Self and transform into the Burgermeister.
Okay.
Whereupon she shall walk outside to see what is on the roof.
Right, let me go back to the
church screen.
Yeah, that one.
Thodek will ready his Warhammer.
This church. I forgot about this church.
I will place myself where I think Thodek would be.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand just off to this, to the side of the door, but so that whoever it is can't see them when it's open for the Burgermeister to go out.
Actually, I'll be here.
Can't see. Move my token.
Okay, hold on.
That's my token.
For some reason, Lenka is controlling his character.
No, I'm Lenka. I'm outside with mine.
I'm gonna go there then.
Very good.
Try that.
Yep, I'm good.
Ian, can you move yours?
Yep.
Cool. Sorted.
Wunderbar.
As you head outside, Lenka, you see a familiar face.
Yep.
You'll recognise it quite quickly. He greets you and says that you have something that belongs to me.
He knows that she's. Well, as he's looking, does he recognise her as the Burgermeister or as Lenka? Because I cast disguise self before I went out, as I said.
Is there a wisdom save on that for disguise, or is it just given?
I think it's an intelligence investigation check.
Yeah, I think you can if you just. There we go. I'll put it up on the thing so you can all read it. Hold on.
I assume it would be against your spell save, wouldn't it?
Yeah, investigation against your spell save DC. But it will be an action to do so.
There we go.
Yeah, wouldn't he be actively looking for deception to do that?
Yeah. To discern you are disguised, the creature can use its action to inspect your appearance and must succeed on an intelligence investigation check. So it all depends whether he's suspicious or not.
He's always suspicious. Strahd. Plus, you can detect. We'll get the faint aura that you're using magic to disguise yourself. You should be able to see my roll anyway, I think.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah. So he does look directly at you. You need not use your cheap tricks to disguise me.
Well.
Trying to disguise you.
To deceive me.
Whee!
Well, you can't blame a girl for trying. Nice to see you again. I take it you're actually here and not just a premonition as before. You've plucked the courage up to come and talk to us face to face, I see.
Indeed. In the flesh, you might say.
You don't strike me as someone that has flesh in the same way that other people may do, but that's by the by. What can we do for you this evening?
You have my concubine.
What's this girl's name? Irina, in it or something?
Tatiana.
Oh, Tatiana. Tatiana. Okay. You mean Tatiana? Yes. You're here to collect her, I presume.
I am.
Well,
it would be unwise to stand in my way.
We've got good news and bad news. I don't know which one you want first.
Amuse me.
Well, the good news is that after much persuasion by my colleagues and I, she is willing to come to you and be of service to you. However, she asks that you show kindness and allow her, as a woman, to ready herself. She wants to appear to you in the best way she can, and would like a few days to prepare. She doesn't want to let you down. She's resigned to her fate, and wants to make sure that she can satisfy you by preparing herself adequately. I would suggest that we. Hey,
that was a well diplomatic way of putting that.
It is. We would like to deliver her to you personally at your castle in 5 moons' time. Whereupon she will have had time to visit the local stores in the town and collect the things she needs, make the arrangements she needs, and ready herself for her new life.
Roll deception for me.
Use my inspiration.
Oh, yeah, I've got inspiration as well, actually.
Well,
I can use it afterwards, can't I?
I will give you my inspiration to have advantage.
You can use inspiration to add a dice to your rolls, any point up until the outcome has been said.
I'll use it now.
Are you using yours or are you using mine?
I'll use mine for now.
Use all of ours and add 4 dice to it.
You can only use it once.
What dice do I add?
D20.
So you have advantage on your deception.
Yeah, but it gives you advantage basically.
Right, okay. So I shall roll with advantage.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Are you ready? Oh dear.
Was that a critical fail? No.
We're not actually trying to deceive him. I just want to point out that is actually what we intend to do. It's not a deception. It's more of a persuasion.
Okay.
Because we're not telling a lie. Everything I've said is true.
Yeah.
To a point.
He will pick up on that you are, for a drow, trying to be genuinely true.
That is racism.
Yeah.
I want to talk.
I would argue that I'm trying to persuade him rather than deceive him.
Okay.
But
do you want to do a persuasion check instead, or just leave it as it is?
I'd rather do a persuasion check because, like I said, we're not actually lying at this point. But you're the DM, and I don't want to.
No.
Use all the inspirations.
Yeah. So try this one instead. There you go. That's what I meant to do. 17.
Okay. He does believe you.
Thank Lathander.
I would ask that I would see her at least.
I will go inside and I will bring her to the doorway. But she is too shy to talk to you and doesn't want to spoil the pleasure that is to come.
Strahd will casually make his way up to the door.
No, you need to wait where you are and I'll bring her to the doorway, whereupon you can gaze upon her.
Or you did not tell me what to do.
Oh, fair enough. You can stand there all day then.
He sort of just laughs. Over in the far distant side of town, you can start to hear the faint screams. It sort of sweeps its way across the town, getting louder and louder.
So what's drifting across the town? Some screams?
Yeah.
Well, I'll just look at him and say, as I said, you need to wait where you are. And then I'll just wander off into the church.
Very well.
I'll try and come back to the doorway until he returns to the spot he was in.
Strahd will follow you inside the church.
Can he?
Yes. You return the bones to the graveyard. The graveyard is consecrated, but the church isn't.
Okay, fine. Well, okay, Strahd, our deal's off.
Damn turtle!
I was wondering if one of you would pick up on it.
I left it to the damn turtle. He knew better.
I did not see this coming.
When the DM smiles, it's too late.
We are definitely making turtle soup.
Oh.
I'll even add my own carrots and onions.
Who's this?
Just a random villager that I forgot to put in there. Scattered across the church.
I will hold my hand out to stop Strahd and ask for him to be ever patient, as there is no need to cause a ruckus.
At this point, I'd step out the door and extend my hand in like a handshake greeting with him.
I'm going to call, where I'm standing here, I'll call Tatiana over to me. See if she'll stand there just so that you can see her.
For the record, her name is actually Irina.
Yeah, it's Irina Villashenkov or something.
Oh, good. I thought I was going mad then. That's good. And I'll just say, so Strahd, you have seen her. Now leave this place.
Can he actually enter because he wasn't invited?
That you know of. Strahd's been around for centuries. The only thing that was protecting the church, the bishop told you, the only thing protecting the church was the bones.
Fucking loopholes.
I thought he was quite clear when he said the only thing protecting the church was the bones.
I still blame the tool.
Yeah. Would he know that the bones aren't there?
Well, yeah, because he organised them being removed.
Yeah. You bastard.
As far as he's aware, the bones were taken away and they're not there, which is why he walked in.
Fair enough.
What would have happened if he tried walking in and the bones were there?
He wouldn't have been able to get to the door.
Okay.
It would have been painful for him. He wouldn't have been able to get to the door.
Not Thodic painful, actually, like
unpleasant.
Yes.
Not to the point where it would kill him, but to the point where he wouldn't be able to get through, like pushing somebody into a wall.
It would be radiantly unpleasant.
Exactly. Anyway, you can see his love from where he is. And he is convinced that you are honest and that you do intend to bring her to him. He says, I shall see you soon. Very soon.
Aye, that we will. On your way now.
He looks at Ina and says, remember our agreement?
Nope. Nope, I do not.
He walks outside and looks slightly to his left. At this point, you hear the thuds on the roof become scrapings. And down through the windows on either side of the church, jumping vampire spawn.
That's hardly necessary, is it?
Well, that's all right.
Well, that goes against our deal, Strahd. You can go fuck yourself royally.
He's not. I'm going to pull out my rapier and put it to Irina's throat and say quite clearly, unless they leave this place, she will die.
He looks at you and he says, they're not here for you. I am, after all, the lord of these lands. These peasants think that they can avoid my rule by lighting a torch in the middle of town. An example must be set of them.
There shouldn't have been a torch. We torched the building.
The Blazing Sun Festival is referring to. The whole thing with the Burgermeister.
At least you know. At least we now know you can read.
He just glares at you. On his way out, he says, my pets will not harm you. But rest assured, if you harm my love, there is no escape.
Well, it seems there's no escape anyway, so your pets won't harm anybody in this church.
Am I the only one who notices that Strahd said that his pets won't harm us, so technically that means we can attack them and they won't attack us?
True.
Technically true, yeah.
All we need is try and shove what's that? How do you pronounce the name? Irina into Weaver's shell, so that she.
Wow.
So she can't be caught because then they'll have to take Weaver as well, and then they'll be breaking their agreement.
That's like a home invasion on the privacy level. If we're playing this game, I'm in.
Has Strahd left, or is he just waiting outside?
Strahd has left. He's turned into a bat and disappeared. Well, a flock of bats to be specific.
Would I actually see that?
Well, it depends. Are you looking at the door, or are you too busy looking at the vampire spawn?
I was looking at the door.
And yes, you would have seen him. The mist sort of coalesces around his feet and envelops him, and just disperses in a flutter of bat wings.
I don't think there's much we can do to save these peasants, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's in our best interests to try.
Are vampire spawn intelligent creatures?
Well, we fought them before, and just
not really.
Would we be able to like tell them that if they carry on, it will result in her being harmed? And Strahd doesn't want that.
You could try.
The famous words of a DM.
You can certainly try.
Be a persuasion.
An inspired persuasion.
It was a bad idea giving you all that.
I don't actually know how to do that, but
it's persuasion, but with advantage.
14.
Yeah.
It is opposed by charisma, isn't it?
Insight or whatever you feel.
It's whatever you feel, really.
Yeah.
And they're all the stat lines are more or less the same anyway, so it doesn't make that much difference. They're all plus or minus nothing anyway. So I'll leave it as that. You don't manage to persuade the vampire spawn, unfortunately. They make their way forward to the commoners. The first one. Ella. Attacks and kills, ripping into pieces.
Bloody commoners.
Lee, you might know. Can you use multi-attack on several different targets, or is it only one target?
No, you can choose to attack two.
We don't roll them like commoners into one of these little side rooms and then stand at the door if we're not to be harmed.
Try and do that. You're quite a ways down the list, though. I know you're not. Helps for sort the list.
Surely I can shout out at any point, though.
Ina, you're up next.
Okay. Well, I think my first point of call would be to shove Arena into this one, like because she's the one that they're after.
Where are you?
I'm.
Oh, there you are. I can see
there, right next to her.
Okay.
I'm not in the turn order at all.
If I can, try and grab that one as well.
You're going to grab the commoner.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you add me into the turn order, Lee? Craig?
Oh, yeah, you're not in. What's your initiative?
10.
Didn't you have a plus something to that?
Plus 3, yeah. Sorry, so 13.
Do I have any?
13, 1, 3. So.
You can edit it yourself as well when you're added onto the turn order, by the way.
Is there anything else I can do, or would that take up all my movement?
That would probably take up your movement and your action because you grabbed and yanked.
Yeah.
He was having a right old tug.
Who's the other dude?
What other dude?
This guy.
Oh, that's a guard.
That's the priest.
No, that's
just a random gate guard. Ignore him.
Oh, is he from earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason, he follows us around when we get copied and pasted.
Yeah, we'll ignore that for now.
DM discretion.
Fixed it. Right. Vampire spawn number to...
This shows I'm not a complete arsehole.
No, you just burnt down somebody shackled in a house.
I didn't burn down someone.
I wasn't even there.
I just forgot to mention that there was someone shackled. Not my fault.
Strahd didn't see the kids, nor did he see the shackled person. Therefore, he's still lawful good. Jesus, that was a crit. Someone's definitely dead.
So far, just the commoners.
So far.
Third, you're up.
Yay!
You are also quite far away from everything.
Have these been sent to us because we burnt down his house?
No, these are sent because they have another festival going.
These were sent. The vampire spawn was sent by Strahd to teach the townspeople a lesson that his rule is absolute, and no amount of festivals will.
But we've already got rid of the idea of festivals by killing the Burger King.
You haven't killed the Burgermeister.
He ran off.
Oh, did he do one?
He just burnt his house down with his maids, his wife, and all the commoners in it.
Oh,
We had no knowledge they were still in the house. Bonus action, I would like to do the wonderful rage.
Okay.
And I move 20 feet because I know Ina isn't as tough as I am. So I would like to Warhammer this one to the face with all the pent-up aggression because one got away last time and I didn't get to kill it.
You hit.
8 damage.
Nice.
A big strong hero.
I'm a big strong boy.
So it takes a step back and just glares at you and hisses a little bit. Anything else?
Just scream in his face that I want to kill it.
Very good.
I'm gonna punch that dragon in the face.
This one over here is going to attack the commoners.
No surprise there then.
That's what it was said to do. Both of them hit and both of them are dead.
We saved a commoner, guys. We should feel good. We've done our best.
Weaver, you're up.
I'm sorry. Would it be a bad idea now to take the other commoner out and saying, "Sorry, love, I've got OCD"?
Weaver's gonna stand right in front of this door and ready in action.
Okay.
Do I have to tell you, or does it matter?
You're sorry? No.
It's just basically if they try and get in, he's gonna, action.
Yeah, that's fine. Lenka?
I'm going to walk into this room,
Burn, baby,
cast
burn.
disguise self once more upon myself, disguise myself as Strahd. I shall walk back out and I shall say, rest now, my children, our work is done. Leave one to tell the tale of what has befallen those who crossed the path of Strahd. Go now and rest, for soon our time will come, or something like that.
Very good.
I'll something like that bit at the end.
They sort of look a little bit confused because that was the plan originally. But they're kind of wondering why you're reiterating. But as commanded, they will make their way out of the church.
I am getting seriously annoyed that I'm not going to get to kill one of these fucking things.
I'm sure we will do eventually.
Take out on Lenka.
That's it. And as the last one leaves, I'll transform myself back, and I can see the anger in Theodek's eyes, so I'll just blow him a little kiss. Your time will come, my brave friend.
The commoner that you've locked in the room with Arena is just sort of a babbling, nervous wreck at this point. You can hear that the screams from the town are getting louder and louder, sort of enveloping the whole town.
Bodek is going to go into the corner turn his back on everybody, and furiously read a book about smithing to calm down out of his rage. And yes, at first, the book is all of pictures because he doesn't have much intelligence when raging.
Hit the metal hard.
Link is just going to say that could have gone worse.
No, it was only a 90%.
Can I see
mortality rate?
Can I see if my reaction to attack the fleeing one would crit?
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well,
13 damage.
I still wouldn't have touched it.
You say the story of the one that got away.
Every time I call a damn crit, they run away.
I hope every time these spawn appear, you carry on the health points from last time we fought them.
No, the different spawn.
Fuck that, man.
Strahd has an army of minions at his disposal.
I imagine the screaming that's coming across the town is the people in the house, probably.
No, it's much, much louder than that. It's the whole town.
Well, probably like the entire town burning on fire because, you know, buildings close together.
I was thinking more of there's a shitload of spawn raging through the town.
Well, we need to head out west. I guess we've got to decide whether we're taking this irritating woman with us or not.
No. She should stay.
Do you want a really quick short rest for 30 minutes while Weaver can move his bones back into this church?
Them bones, them nuts, them dry bones.
A bit like that.
I won't get the short rest, but you lot can.
I can rage dig if you want me to, instead of reading a book.
I'm trying to do it a bit more sort of subtly so that it's not overly
respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully.
I think are the bodies of the villagers still in the church?
They are. I just moved the tokens out of the way.
I think we should encourage Irina to probably disguise herself as a peasant villager for now. Maybe she can swap her clothing around so she's not quite as conspicuous.
Maybe she should hide in the church as well and act like an aide to the Father Lucian.
Where is the father?
Hiding underneath the pew.
Oh.
Right. Irina's taken the clothes of the commoner, so she's now this one here.
Yeah.
Right. I think she should travel with us.
Is it really necessary?
To Argos. Well, the church isn't much good, is it, really?
Well, if Weaver does what he needs to do.
And we've made a promise to him now, and if he's going to come looking for us one way or another, at least if we've got her, then we know what's happened to her in the meantime.
If we consecrate the church, you cannot enter the church.
You think?
I'm going to say I wouldn't...
Until the bones get stolen again.
Well, the bones need to be in a place only we know.
Somewhere only we know. Sorry.
I'll say take her, but I'll go with the majority. But
I mean, she would technically be safer with us.
Where I can see her.
Weaver, are you outside yet?
I was waiting to see if they'd agreed to take a short rest while I went and did that.
Yeah, we're conversating at the moment.
Yeah.
By the time this lot's finished arguing, you could have done a long rest.
Yeah, I'll have gone and started about my business then.
As you take the first step outside, the first thing you notice is the sky is much, much darker than normal. Like almost to the point of being pitch black, which is unusual. Normally it's overcast.
Yeah.
If you take a second to have a look at the sky, you realise it's not actually the sky. It's just thousands upon thousands upon thousands of bats swarming all through the town.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Actually, I could talk to these bats if I wanted to.
I'm sorry, I don't care what any of you say. I'm calling one of them Bruce.
I would let the party know of this and see what they want.
what they thought.
Well, because I'm a furry loving barbarian, I have kinship with beasts. I can speak with animals and the such.
I think.
But I think we need to plan our next action very carefully.
That would be a good idea.
If Weaver continues with the consecration of the church, if we make plans to plan our route to Argos,
I think, yeah. I can cast Cloud of Fog, and that might give us enough cover to leave the church. I'm assuming the bats can report back to Knobhead.
yeah, they most likely are linked.
So, yeah, I can use Fog Cloud to
Things off Lord of the Rings that fly over when they have to
obscure our departure.
We have made a deal, though, therefore it cannot be breached.
Yeah, we don't even know where we're going now, do we?
He doesn't need to. He wouldn't really need to know, would he? Unless he's keeping tabs on us.
Well, it depends if we're keeping that girl with us or not, doesn't it?
Well, this is also true.
It shouldn't matter that much because we have told him that she needs to go out into town, she needs to go here, there, and everywhere and prepare for the next 5 moons.
Well, I suppose Argos do have a range of wedding jewellery, don't they?
Yeah, it's cheap, tacky shit, though, so you don't really want to shop in there.
Well, he's not got a lot of class, has he?
No, but the local tradesmen should do a better job than Argos.
I think we need to get out of town, really. This place isn't very nice.
True, but if Strahd is a man of his word, I don't
that
think...
was still wandering around as well, isn't he?
As you are discussing this, Weaver, you just managed to get around the back of the church. You can hear that there is a large kerfuffle going on outside. I think there's a gang of people gathering. And you hear the heavy footfalls of a large number of guards coming towards. Outside, you hear the Baron Vargas shouting, "They're in there! They are the ones that have brought this upon ourselves. They are in league with the Devil Strahd."
Brought them upon ourselves. That's a contradiction.
Brought them upon us, whatever.
So these in the bottom right, these are like the guard people, and are these commoners? These ones?
Yeah,
Grab your
sort of like angry mob.
Jobby.
Yeah, angry mob type people.
Is this that fucking monstrosity dude?
Isaac, yes.
And that's the burger.
Yeah.
King.
Did he not die?
No.
He left before the house was set.
Well, that's irritating.
There was a reason for it. I kind of did maybe threaten him.
Ah.
Yeah, that may have possibly been a small reason. Bring us the one they call Fodek.
I will willfully stand outside. You called for me, Baron?
Where are you?
He wouldn't have ever seen me because I never came across his path. I was hidden.
Where have you actually gone? I can't see it.
Me, I'm up at the top of the
Oh,
church.
no, it's all right. You're underneath the token.
That's not very holy, is it?
Don't move there.
Stop hiding shit there, then. I want to stand there.
Well, if you want me to bring Strahd back, I will.
I'd rather you didn't. I mean, it would shut this guy up, but... Yes, of course, I can summon him at will. Strahd?
What place with the zip line?
They're too angry to notice anything.
Bodmorden. That's fucking like 20 minutes walk. Sod that. Anyway, sit down.
Anyway, sit down.
Somebody's going to get slapped later.
Shh. I just told you to sit down.
Oh, we're getting you in trouble now.
Yeah, but Stephen will enjoy it. That's the problem.
That's true. Right. The Baron points directly at you. You're the one that burnt my house down.
Sorry.
You're the one that brought the battle upon us. You're the one that has brought this darkness down on the town. We were this close to being free from Strahd.
Baron, I would like you to know that although I didn't bring Strahd did have a word with us, and this was brought upon yourselves because you decided to throw another festival. So before you start pointing fingers...
Even now, he is in league with the devil. Even now, he is trying to convince you all that these festivals are not the way forward.
Baron, I urge you to shut up. I didn't finish. Thank you. Strahd is after a person that is in this church. We have made arrangements of her not going to him straight away.
I told you all he's in league with the devil. He's admitted it himself. God.
You are clearly out of your mind. If you decide to lay a finger on me, I will actually turn your brain into little smushy jam.
Well, okay, then with that threat.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this. And I've got the inspiration, so I'm going straight for the Burger King.
No, you haven't.
I did. Somebody else.
You gave it to Ollie.
I didn't realise Ollie used 2 inspirations.
He didn't give it to me at all. I used mine.
Hold on 2 seconds.
The dog disagrees.
I chucked him in the bag. Containers in the car. Yeah. We bought a lot of containers.
Well, this turns south quite quickly.
Yes.
You shut your filthy mouth.
We don't know how tough this Isaac is doing.
I'll be alright. Sodek's a tough old cookie, and I've still got a rage left, so I don't really mind.
Let me have a look.
What is this?
Hey. I can't believe that crit. I called it, and it's bothering me.
That was quite hilarious.
I am done with you today.
I'm not sure what I should do here because I'm behind the church and they don't know I'm here.
You should carry on doing what you're doing because that's a bit more important.
Sounds good. I've also low on hit points, so that's good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right. I'm deliberating with the others if I should smash Isaac to pieces or the Burger King.
Oh,
roll initiative.
How I can help?
Roll initiative, he says.
Am I going into initiative order at the moment, or am I not?
No, just
slow. Cool.
That's the way. I like it.
You're beating by 0.1.
Well, that's the tiebreaker. He's probably got the same score as me. It's up to the DM who goes first, though. Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah, all 12 guards attacking you.
I've still got a rage left.
You deraged, didn't you?
I deraged, but I have one more. I have planned this very efficiently.
Well, I wish I was outside.
You could be next to him.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody roll initiative.
Turn yourself back into Strahd and make your way out.
Well, I've got a better idea than that.
Oh.
Sodek, you're first.
Cool.
I'll be nice to you.
Bonus action rage for the last time today. And I'll reset my counter to that. Isaac seems to be the one itching to go, so not there. There. I'll grin at the Burger King, and I'll swing for Isaac. That won't be very good. I'm looking at the Burgermeister far too much right now.
You miss, well and truly.
I was being a little cocky, I must admit.
Yeah, looking all right with character.
Yeah, can you just check the camera on?
2 seconds left.
I just shut the door to Katie, and the man just said bye-bye at the top of his voice, and I just looked, and I can't see anyone. I don't know if it was like Squaddy or something next door, but it's just scared the living shit out of me.
Just go reset the camera quick and I'll put it on this way. Right. Isaac is going to swing for you with the blunt of his axe. It is twice, one back swing, one front swing.
That one misses. That one will hit.
Okay.
That'll do 6. That's the way. I like it.
For speed's sake, I'm going to do the 12 guards together.
Yeah.
For this round. They are moving forward. They're going to try and surround you.
Come and sit down.
Very good. I will say now that my AC is 18.
He's got here. Stop it. Sit up. You're daft.
We don't die.
How much do you want to bet that if I fired a crossbow bolt into all of that, I'd hit the Thodak?
Do it.
Now that you said it, probably very high.
That is the size that they
Do it. Keep the rage going.
Right. The 12 guards are going to wrong character sheet.
Collectively
they're going to
stab at me.
You what, sorry?
Are they collectively stabbing at me?
They are indeed.
Very good.
They're going to two-handedly smack you with their spears. Not trying to kill you. Do 6 at a time.
Right, spear. No. No. 1 crit, so that's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Miss,
The other
miss.
12.
Yep.
The other 6, sorry. No, ignore that one. No one.
That's 3 damage.
More.
Ellie scratched me.
I think that's 3 hits, is it?
2, 3. 1, 2. 2 hit.
Oh yeah, sorry.
2 hits and Isaac tapped me.
Yeah, cool. That's them done.
Anybody else jumping in?
Yep. Who else is? Are you going to make your way forward, Lenka?
Yes, I'm going to walk out, hearing the commotion.
What's your initiative?
I've not rolled it yet. 1 second.
14.
14.
Cool.
Why doesn't yours add the 3 on there?
I'm not sure. I wasn't actually going to make an attack as such.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm allowed to interrupt combat to do what I was going to do, or whether you want me to wait until my initiative turn.
What were you going to do?
Oh, well, I intend to walk out, push my way through the mob up to Theodek, touch him on the shoulder and cast invisibility upon him. And at the same time... That I believe gives him advantage on all of his attacks because he's invisible.
You wouldn't be able to, would you? Because he's in combat.
Of course you can.
I don't have to concentrate on it, but
yeah, it's my concentration. It's a thing that's combat doesn't stop the world, if you see what I mean.
No, what I mean is you're walking up to somebody and making them invisible while there's like 15 people staring at them, smacking them.
He'll just vanish in front of their eyes as I'll put my shoulder on him and he'll just vanish. It's up to you, but you know.
You could try it. Do it with. You'd have to push through the mob of guards to get to him.
You can walk past people, though, can't you? Normally.
Technically, they're in combat, so it would be either difficult terrain or a strength against their strength to try and push past.
Yeah. You know, if you push past them, that would be your action, wouldn't it?
They're technically hostile creatures now, so it's slightly different.
Not to me though, but this is where D&D falls down.
Yeah.
And the rest of the game are two separate things, whereas it's all part of one story, isn't it? Well, that's what I was hoping to do. So you tell me what you want me to do.
Put your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye.
Right, roll a stealth check to try and get through them undetected. If you can get through them, then you can go for it.
Stealth check. On the
Or
first,
dexterity, whichever one.
I'll go for dexterity because I'd be the first wizard in history to use stealth. Although actually they're both the same, to be fair.
No, it's wisdom, isn't it? Sorry, perception.
Wisdom's perception.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to investigate for somebody to try and butt in.
So, are you using stealth?
Yeah, well, they're both +1, so stealth.
That's fine. You managed to get through them undetected. They're too busy trying to stab the dwarf.
Okay, well, in that case, I'd like to place my hand upon Theodic's shoulder, wink at him, and before everybody's eyes, he vanishes.
Very well.
Can you put it up for me so I can see what my limitations are?
Yes, 1 second.
I'm not sure if it's like computer game invisibility where if you attack somebody, it then breaks again.
As far as I know, you're invisible all the time I'm concentrating.
As long as Lenka concentrates, you can do what you want, pretty much.
Awesome.
There you go. I cast it at 2nd level.
Magic.
Oh, no, according to that,
Like
if you attack, you
what
lose your
levels is spell
visibility.
it
Spellings it for a target that attacks or
at?
casts.
You can only go to the level.
Hold on.
Like it won't let me cast it like level 9.
Yeah, it's not greater invisibility. That's the difference.
Stronger level. I think what level am I?
That is the difference. If it was greater invisibility, I could do literally anything.
All right. So at the moment, you're invisible.
That's what it would do.
Yeah.
It only ends if I attack or cast another spell. That's what it means.
I thought it meant the target.
No.
So he snuck out there and turned him invisible. And now he's just like
Because it's a
carrying on fighting these
concentration
guys.
spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. For the sake of carrying on the game, we'll just say that
Never is-
as long as Lenka carries on the concentration, your invisibility will stay, and you can do whatever. For the sake of this part.
Okay.
It makes no little difference, to be fair.
Except I get advantage for hitting Isaac.
True.
And he gets disadvantage for hitting you.
Weaver, you're...
I'm not in
all
order.
right.
I was just explaining to the missus how it works.
you can hear the commotion if you wanted to make your way around. Same with you, Ina.
I'll make my way to this way and just sort of get as far as I can without being seen. Where do you want to put me?
You going that way?
Yeah, if I can do. I've just noticed there's a little fence there.
Jump the fence.
Yeah, you could probably barrel through the fence.
Yeah, I'll go to sort of that corner so I can have a look around, and that's about it.
Ian, are you jumping in?
Is the door open still?
Yes.
Okay, then I want to kind of go there, ready my crossbow, but I don't really want to fight guards.
Okay.
But I'm not the type of person. Well, I'm not a fighter anyway, let alone
Damn.
one.
To be fair, you can barely hit anything at the best of times.
Yeah. Like, I'm a civilian with a crossbow, you know.
That's pushing it a bit, to be fair.
For now, until we turn you into the best tactical operations sneaky person that we can.
What do you mean pushing it?
That was the DM's words, not mine.
Yeah, but what's being pushed?
Like justifying yourself as a civilian with a crossbow.
How
Even
is
a
that?
civilian can manage to hit something.
Well, I thought it might be Nisha.
I'm the village. Fine then. I'm the village idiot with a crossbow.
That'll do.
I didn't know that.
I don't know if that makes me happier or more. Actually, I'm invisible, so who cares? You can't hit me.
Right.
Yes, I can.
Yeah, I was just about to say, you'd find a way.
Right, we'll go back into the initiative order. Third you're up.
Cool. I will swing at Isaac,
Yep.
obviously with the advantage. 14, probably misses.
Right. No, you managed to hit.
Awesome. 9 damage. And
He has 103 hit points left.
that's fine. I have 8 turns of rage left.
The Burgermeister realizes that you've disappeared, and suddenly Lenka is just there in front of him, and he shouts, "Magic! I told you they are in league with the devil, and this one too. Look, not
Okay.
even from these lands."
I am going to smack the Burgermeister next turn.
Isaac is looking around a bit confused. He can't see Thodek. He realizes that he's been smacked one. But he just looks at you, Lenka, and realizes that you're there. And he is going to take a two-handed swing at you.
And I'll just raise my hand and say, before you strike me, be warned, you will be banished to the 4 planes of hell if you should touch me. Carry on.
We already live in the 5th, and he smacks you across the head for 19 slashing damage.
Oh, that's very rude. All right, in that case, the old invisibility is no longer.
It's a con save, actually. It's a con save for half the damage, which is 10.
What do you mean? What's a con save?
You have to do a con save to keep your concentration.
You can also do action time.
It just ends when I get it's a concentration, isn't it?
Yeah, but you do a constitution save to see if you can keep your concentration. No, you don't.
Doesn't look good.
Nice try.
It's half the damage or 10.
Lenka, you're up.
I'll just look at him and grin and say, so be it. I'll take a couple of steps backwards and cast Thunder Wave at the whole fucking lot.
If you do that, you'll be moving out of melee range with 2 of them, don't forget.
You can thunder wave where you are.
No.
You can get Isaac, or you can get the Burgermeister.
None of it.
Okay.
Is it a 5-foot cone?
Yeah, I'll do it from where I'm standing then, I guess.
15-foot cube from any plane off of that square. So
Yeah.
Well,
anywhere.
these squares are all 5 foot. So whichever way you shoot it, you're going to hit Thodek.
Oh, that's all right. I'm not worried about that.
Very good.
And this guy, played by Ollie, is an asshole.
I am no longer invisible.
This female who tries to burn me into turtle soup every 5 minutes.
There we are.
Like just earlier today, he sat
I'll cast it at level 2.
at the other end of the house.
Very well.
Okay, I've got to make. Which way are you sending it?
It comes out in a, well, sort of
It's a,
directly out to encompass as many, probably towards this guy primarily, but
Right, so you're going to do it that way. 3 or 3 across, yeah?
let me have a read. Does it count as a cone or a
Cube, isn't it?
15-foot cube?
Each person's like
Yeah.
You'll get him,
almost like
him, him.
it's like that.
Deck, guard. Yeah, that way.
And I'm sort of thinking, like, you know,
I got to do a con save anyway.
I can't bloody draw anyway.
I'm fine. I take.
I was thinking like that kind of thing.
I take
Isaac's
8.
fine. He takes half damage, doesn't he?
8.
Yeah, half damage on a.
Is that 4 or is it 9 or is it both? Half?
It's technically the full damage because it's upcast. It's the full damage is 17, so half would be 8.
Cool. You can take that. Right, so that's him. I'll do
it's not.
the 2 guards behind him. Pass.
I also take 8.
Fail. So that one's taking the full 17 damage. He's dead. The one behind Thodek,
Which one is? They're all there.
both fail.
Ooh, I have a path.
Yeah, over some corpses.
Well,
And
actually,
then the 2 to your right.
they're pushed like 10 feet away as well.
One that critically fails. He sort of explodes and splatters everybody.
He explodes into a different dimension,
Yeah.
never to be seen again or heard of.
That one passes. That's not bad. 4 dead.
And it was pretty good damage.
I did warn them.
You enjoy that, then I'll carry on with this.
That is just a taste of my power.
Weaver?
Weaver is going to throw Toll the Dead out at Isaac from his. I presume, is this classed as partial cover or just whatever you decide? That's what he's doing.
I'd say partial, yeah.
What's the range on Toll the Dead?
60.
Oh, 60 foot.
Why did I not get a chance to catch it at higher levels?
Because it's
Oh, 'cause I'm
a
not
cantrip.
alive yet.
What have I got to do for this one?
It's
Save.
wisdom save, and it would be the.
That's a fail.
So it'd be 5 damage.
Very good.
It takes one.
Is it only 5?
Yeah, he rolled the 1d8, which would be if he wasn't damaged, or
Oh, I
the 1d12 if he was damaged, and the d12 was a 5.
I see. I'm with you.
That's how I was setting
5
up.
necrotic.
Very good.
And then he's going to use a bit of movement to make his way sort of to the bushy area bit here.
Okay.
Hiding in the bush, eh?
That's it.
The remaining guards.
Romanian guards.
remaining guards. There is 6 of them on this side.
Come at me.
They can't see you.
They can. Can they not?
You're still
Oh, no.
invisible, aren't you?
No. Lenka broke concentration.
Yeah, I got spanked, so he's he can see him again now.
Okay, in that case, then yeah, they're going to make their way towards you. Except I've got too many dead tokens on the screen. These 3 over here are going to try and throw spears at you.
At who?
Oh, it's cleared right now.
At whom are you aiming?
You, 30.
Okay.
You were the
none
last
of-
person they were told to hit.
Okay, none of them hit.
Yep. The others are going to try and smack you with their spear.
They can certainly try.
Just imagine they're swarming around you because there's too many tokens to.
Yeah. That one hits.
Should be 5 of them.
18, 13, 14, 9.
One of them hits for 2 piercing damage.
Oh no, a whole damage? I'm going to regret saying that now, ain't I?
Yeah, probably. Europe. Do you want to do anything?
I'm still really unsure whether or not my character would want to fight.
Just your friends being beaten to crap.
Yeah, I suppose. Go on then.
Fellow kinsman.
I'm gonna move forward a little bit. And I'm gonna aim for the Burgermeister.
I'm going to put the Burgermeister in front of me and say, aim at me.
No, because I'll probably crit. Right. Okay, I'm gonna aim at the Burgermeister.
Yeah.
Odek, for the first time in his life, is praying to Lathander. Deep breath.
You miss.
Right. Hypothetically, I'm aiming at Thodek. God damn it.
Just for the roleplay point of view, I'll let you have the second roll. Just aim at Thodek.
Probably used inspiration anyway, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. It was an inspired attack.
Yes, yeah. Of course.
Go on, roll your damage.
Ow, that actually hurts Thodek, if that hits Thodek.
I assume you were aiming for the Burgermeister.
Yeah.
Like I said,
it was just a hypothetical thing of if I said I was aiming for Thodek, would I hit?
Well, we'll assume you used your advantage or something along those lines. Do you want to describe how you managed to kill the Burgermeister?
Yes!
Oh, shit. Basically, as all the guards are kind of in front of him, I just somehow managed to go straight through them all and get right in his eye.
As you do that, the crossbow bolt hits him. He sort of almost looks at it as it hits him in the eye. And he just drops to the floor. The guards around him see this. Not only have you ruined their hope of escaping Strahd, but now you've killed the one person that could potentially bring them salvation.
It wasn't me. I've never hit anything in my life.
The guards are too scared to carry on. They run away.
That's going to be a whole load of attack of opportunities there.
Damn it, I can only take one. But I only want to keep... I'm keeping my reaction. If Isaac runs, I am bearing down on him with everything I've got.
Make sure you're not slipping it.
I will shout to the runaway guards that he was full of false promises anyway. And then I will hit Isaac with... no, I'm going to keep my inspiration because I really want to keep that for Strahd.
Somehow, I don't think we're going to be facing Strahd right now.
You can't stack inspiration either.
Yeah, I know.
One at a time.
I will use my inspiration for advantage to hit Isaac. And pray it's a crit.
Ooh,
Didn't need it.
That hits.
9 damage again.
Not bad.
He, at this point, is too upset to even notice. You just killed the one person that took him in and gave him hope.
And I've just shouted at the top of my lungs that it was full of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's going to look really good for me in the next round.
Can we put this on our CVs?
Killer of Burgermeister.
The king is dead.
Long guys are left back.
I think you could class it as charity work.
He's going to be completely beyond reason at this point.
Does this make us? Is it like Dead Man's Pointy Shoes? Are we now in charge of this town?
Technically, I'm a lord, so I could probably stake claim.
Let's do it.
Ina is the burger mistress.
He's taking that swing at you, Thodek,
That will.
and that swing at you, Lenka.
Oh,
The first one actually hits.
the second one kills me.
High ranking status.
I take 5.
What was that? 16, yeah?
He's swinging with the blunt of his axe.
So you're KO.
Yeah, I'm unconscious on -9.
Ouch.
You're just unconscious then.
Yeah, you don't have negative hit points.
We don't
If
take that
only you
negative.
had a healer.
You can, if you can, it's a crit if you hit someone who's unconscious, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 death saves.
Unless they're stabilized.
Yeah.
Of which then it starts
Okay.
again.
That would be 1 death save.
That'd be a death save then.
Roll nat 20. Nat 20. Come on. You can do it.
That's 1 fail.
Okay.
If only there was a healer in the party.
Weaver.
I'm reading something.
I know you're a cleric, but you
Heal
don't.
for dummies.
No, I was
Fly fishing by J.R. Hartley.
Just fucking right. Shut up and have that. That's what I was reading.
He couldn't even be asked to start giving you any hit points. He's just stabilised you.
Oh, terrific.
No, it's not that. I've only got cantrips left. I've got no spell slots.
You're a cleric, aren't you? You've not got your domain spells yet.
I don't even know what that means, so probably not.
Your channel divinity.
Maybe I'm supposed to have, but I don't have them.
You have channel divinity, preserve life.
Yeah,
Neither of those.
You do,
you get them
have
at level 3.
Well, they're not on my
You're
sheet.
level 4?
That Lee did my sheet.
I will tell you now that they should be under channel divinity, preserve life. Start at second level.
You can use your channel to heal the badly as actually.
Thank you very much. I will
Choose any.
take a bow.
Okay, can I use that instead? I didn't know it existed.
Click it up
No, why is it not in like my spell bit?
because it's technically not a spell, it's a channel divinity. If you click that bit, it posts it in chat.
Why? How many times can I use that? Because there's no limit wrote on that bit.
Yeah, until I think next level or something.
No, it's once per long rest.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'll use that if that's alright then.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times my cleric level.
So 20.
I can do 20. I can't go higher than half. What's your max hit points, Ollie?
26.
Well, you can have 13, and then...
I'm currently on -9.
Oh, you can have as
You
many...
don't get negative hit points, it just stops at 0.
You can have 13 hit points back, and is anyone else hurt?
Thodek.
You get minus because as soon as you go to minus your
That's only in, if
you die straight away.
if that happens in one attack. That's what.
Double your hit points in 1 attack. Right. Yeah.
So how many am I getting? 20, did you say?
You
13.
get 13, and Thodek can take the rest.
Mutuos Palacios.
5 times your cleric level. Cool.
Thodek.
Feeling a bit more
Hold on.
invigorated.
We've had Ina, haven't we?
No.
Oh, we've all had Ina.
Wow.
Everybody's had Ina.
Okay.
Do you know what the best thing about having sex with me would be?
The finish.
Deep throat either end.
Oh,
Wow.
Don't we have like I've flagged this for mature content on YouTube.
Oh, again.
You
I don't
seem
even bother taking it
surprised.
off, to be fair. Thodek.
Is Ina not taking her turn?
I thought you'd already had it.
Yeah, I shot the eyes from the eye.
Yeah, that was last turn.
That was last time, yeah.
I've since hit Isaac again.
I can't remember. Ina was never in the initiative order, so just do something.
I'm just going to run forward, aiming my crossbow. And then
Okay.
kind of screaming, I hear something, I hear something!
Hey, Isaac!
Oh my god.
Please.
I really want the commoner to try and hit you.
One of the commoners hit me. Oh. You wanted to help.
As you walk past me, I hit something. One of the commoners smacks you across the back of the head with his club for 4 points of damage.
Ow!
Oh, we're
No.
all going for a night out at Club Commoner.
Now you can hit this guy and hopefully kill him.
Ow.
You won't kill him.
I will damn try.
Are you doing anything else, Ian?
Can we not get him onto our side? He seems like pretty beastie.
He's in a state of feral instinct right now.
It might be a bit late since we've been attacking him for the last couple of rounds.
And the person that he only cared about has been shot.
You're
Let's
welcome.
not forget the part where you killed his dad.
Oh, that gives me an idea.
Killed his dad?
That gives
Yeah.
me an idea.
Stop
Adopted
that.
dad.
Yeah.
Right, Ina, what are you up to?
Shoot him.
Nothing. Probably trying to defend myself from a angry old woman with a handbag.
Okay. Sodek.
Okay, I will stab at thee. Well, smack at thee. Possibly.
Okay. Nope.
Nope. Bonus action. Do I have a bonus action?
Is it a thing in 5e where you get like advantage or any sort of perks for having someone surrounded?
Flanking advantage. It's up to the DM.
Is that actually a thing though, or is that just?
It's,
I think it is a thing. I just never read that chapter.
Yeah, it's down to DM's discretion.
All right.
But I tend to leave it out of games because if you want a flank, they can also flank, and
Yeah. It gets
Not a good idea.
It gets overly complicated. Combat's slow enough as it is.
Fair enough.
yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
I'll just scream at him that his father was a liar.
Right. You take that back right now. Smacks you across the head.
Ow! That smarts a little. What's half of that? That's 11. Who's that?
That was back at you as well, but it missed.
He's. At least because of the last turn where we were kind of giving me some health points, I didn't die.
Oh,
Very nearly.
I forgot about my Disciple of Life thing as well.
Lenka?
Right. I've got another crazy plan.
Kill him. That's a crazy plan.
You'll be pleased to know. So I would like to try and cast Phantasmal Force. That's the blurb.
Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
And my plan is
Too long
to...
didn't read.
so the image of his drowned sister, or his sister as he last saw her, is going to appear in the doorway of the church just here.
How would you know what his sister looks like?
Well, it's cast in his own mind, and he knows what she looks like.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You craft an illusion that takes root in the mind of the creature that you can see within range.
Yeah. So
Target must make an intelligence saving throw.
So he's going to see his sister in the doorway of this church. She's going to call to him and then walk inside. For now.
You do realise that Arena is... Oh, you wouldn't know that, would you?
It's all right. It's all part of the plan. So she's going to walk inside, hoping that he follows, and make her way. He's going to keep checking that he's following her, and she's going to go down into this cellar. Hopefully everyone else will have just twigged as to what we ought to do once he's followed her down into the cellar.
Does it involve Isaac Soup?
Well, we could lock him in there, or we could
Joe Fritzl.
lock him in and fill it up with water or molten lava.
That went really dark, really fast. You can't bring that up.
So rationalizes any illogical outcomes from its threats.
I don't know what to say to that. That's awful.
So it's
I feel like I'm
I
going
actually
to get this game.
I actually pegged as the quiet, nice one of this group.
What did he say? I didn't catch it.
You don't want to know? He said we'll go Joseph Fritzl on him.
Oh,
wow.
oh that's all right.
That's, what?
Well, the
You are
vicar
not the
started it.
people I thought you were.
The vicar started it.
Weaver, this is a
Yes.
different church. Would you
So
like to
is
do
it-
anything?
did he willingly move out of my combat range?
Yes, you can get an attack opportunity. I was going to do it when we got down to your turn.
Woohoo! Do I get one?
No, you're nowhere near him.
What? I was stood right next to him.
Oh, yeah, you were, weren't you? Yeah, go on then.
Woohoo! What do I do? I've not had one of these before. I'm just
Swing
gonna
your
brace him.
weapon at him.
Yeah.
Boom!
That hits.
Boom!
You do 5 points of damage. It doesn't really seem to touch him. He's still walking quite happily.
All the time in his mind, he can hear his sister calling him.
Ina, did you want an
No.
attack as well?
No.
Okay, you just let the big beastly dude through.
Yeah, he seems to be okay at the moment. I'd rather not angry him.
You're
So
on
Nick,
the road, aren't you,
He
Ina?
just wants him in the cellar.
Does this church have a cellar?
Yeah, we fought down there earlier.
It's
Wrong
here, look.
church.
That's the cellar.
It's a different church.
This is the same map church.
It is the same map, but there is several churches, obviously.
So is this trapdoor not in this room?
I will say it is for simplicity's sake. It's not supposed to be there, so you could just lock him in the room if you wanted.
They were just lazy architects who built them all off the same plan.
No, they
Yeah.
couldn't afford to pay for another map, basically.
Yeah.
This church hasn't got a toilet. I just want to point that out.
Not many churches do.
What? Every church has a toilet.
Where does the vicar go for a pee-pee?
Actually, not all churches
Does the
have
Pope
toilets.
shit in the woods?
That's it.
Vicar
Not
either doesn't live on
definition of
site,
toilet, isn't it? Crikey.
they either don't live on site, or they have their own little house for a bigger church.
And
Yeah.
Lee, where have you ever seen a church without a toilet?
What about all the old ladies?
My local church has no toilet.
Of course it has a toilet.
It actually doesn't. It's one of the oldest churches in the UK.
I don't know.
All the old
Kind of
ladies
people have always
go,
had
don't
to shit.
go.
Yeah, let's just go shit in the house of God.
Don't be
It's actually really against God to do that sort of shit. Do that sort of shit in his
Yeah,
house.
Right, third egg.
There must have been
What's
an
your plan?
outhouse or something.
Dodek is obviously chasing him with great haste, saying, "Don't you run away from me, you little shit," and attacking him.
That hits. Will this break the concentration?
No, it doesn't. I've just read the whole thing. Even the phantasm can cause damage, and the target perceives the damage as appropriate because of the illusion.
You missed a trick there, didn't you?
Sorry, it's such a long spell.
Oct.
Right.
8 damage,
Very good.
and I will just watch this unfold.
He's going to make his way towards the trapdoor to follow his sister, but he realizes that you're still following him. He's going to sort of half-heartedly take a bolt of fire to your face.
He must be aiming at someone a little bit taller.
Clearly.
Ah,
Ina, duck.
Oh, I'm not taller.
No, but you're on the steps. I'll do. He misses, and he will carry on walking into the room towards the trapdoor.
I stab at thee.
Yeah, go on for another opportunity attack.
10.
That hits. It's not
Hi.
hurting him though.
I am going to kill him eventually.
Lenka?
Well, I'm concentrating on this spell and everything, so I'm just going to kind of follow him in. And as I walk past Ina, I'll say, get ready to. She's a rogue, so she's a lock expert. I'll say to her, get ready to lock him in the cellar.
Oh, we're going to have a one-on-one, me and Isaac. Sounds great.
Weaver?
What are the little horde of villagers doing right now?
Going away.
Are they just sort of shitting themselves and doing one?
Yeah, basically.
They kind of noticed the Burgomaster be shot in the face.
Weaver would just make his way over, pull the chain back across, and start getting it ready for Ina to do her business.
What chain?
I don't really need a Wii at the moment, but okay.
It looks like there's like a chain across the top of the cellar door thing.
Yeah, but you can't get into the room before Isaac does.
Oh,
He's
crap,
already
I
down
deleted
there.
Isaac.
Isaac's gone. I figured that meant he was down in the cellar.
No, I've just deleted it.
Oh, my bad. Well, you're bad.
Yeah, because I was slowly chipping away at his health points. So I don't get
back
to
up to
kill.
113 hit points.
If I could flip my desk right now, I would.
Right.
It's far too large.
Weaver, you walking in to try to get ready to lock the door.
What are you doing?
You can get to there.
All right. I can't really get very far, can I?
You can get to the door.
Yeah, I'll go to as far as door is and sort of.
Oh, bugger. Every round he takes 1d6 psychic damage.
We've had one round so far. Haven't we? Roll you 1d6.
You want me to do it, yeah?
Yeah. Good
It's
damage.
your spell.
Right, fucking hell. Let me find a dice on this bloody thing.
What a lazy player.
There we go.
Wow.
6.
Nice.
Have it. That was worth waiting for, wasn't it?
Just below half hit points.
I will slowly chop away at it.
I'm actually on a bet.
I reckon we all go down into the cellar, lock it behind us, and have at the.
Why don't we do it in the room?
Everyone except from Thodek, just so we can avoid him getting the kill.
Yeah.
Ina, you're up.
I guess I'm to go over to the thingy and am I locking it now because Thodek's in the room at the moment?
Well,
Isaac's not actually under there at the moment, is he?
Now he's in the room with you.
Oh, so we're trying to get him in the cellar.
Apparently so.
I'll go to the egg and start getting ready to try and lock him in, but try and do it subtly so he wouldn't notice that I'm trying to lock him in. If that makes sense, which it probably doesn't.
Okay. Thodek?
Is the hatch open?
Isaac will open it. Can anybody remember what his initiative was? Because he's disappeared.
22. It was just below me.
Thought he was.
Stab at the... No. He feels a cool breeze across the back of his neck.
You feel the force of his axe across yours.
Whoa. That escalated quickly.
No, I don't. That one I do.
With that, he will make his way down into the cellar. He's backing his way in.
Oh, and I'll hit him again. No, I will not. That is the same roll twice in a row.
He makes his way down to the below levels looking for his sister.
that should keep him occupied for the rest of the campaign.
You hear him shouting out, Ina! Ina! Irina, where are you?
I kind of
Oh.
look around nervously, like, what?
You've got a very angry dwarf in the same room as you.
Lock him in.
I think he means he's just realised he's got the same name.
Arena.
Yeah, but
Arena.
you're saying he's shouting.
Ina, your character went into his room and looked at the dolls, if you remember.
Yeah.
And if you remember, I said the dolls didn't look like you.
You said the doll looked like
Somebody
Arena.
very familiar.
Yeah.
That's not you. That also has the name Arena. You know, the whole person that you escorted to this place in the first place?
Yeah, I'm getting confused with something.
Me too. Anyway,
Arena was adopted by the Burgermeister of Barovia. Ina, Isaac's sister, is actually called Irina. She was the one that disappeared at the water attack. He was found wandering the forests and was taken in by the Burgermeister and adopted as his own child.
okay, so happy families after all.
Ina would have found the dolls in his bedroom, which are an exact likeness to Irina Kolyana, because Isaac dreams of her every night. He feels guilty because he couldn't save her.
Piece by piece, we start to learn.
Who the hell's got Arena?
Lock him in. Quickly. Irina is the person that we're about to take away on our journey, apparently.
Oh,
That's the same person. One and the same.
Yes.
I see.
Well, she could have been a bit more fucking forthcoming about that.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Little stanky ass bitch, I'm fucking with you.
She don't know that her brother
has no memory of her childhood.
Oh.
She has no memory of her childhood. All she remembers is the Burgermeister effectively being her father.
Well, she better not find out that Ina just shot him in the eye.
No, different Burgermeister.
The other Burgermeister that we buried.
Yeah, the one you buried in Barovia.
Oh, yeah.
This is all very convoluted.
Bloody complicated, if you ask me.
Sounds like an
Someone
American
took
reality
notes. It
show.
wouldn't be that bad, would it?
I'm gonna get like one of them big cupboard jobbies and put it over the top of the trapdoor as well as it being locked.
Very good. And with that, we will leave it there for today.
My God, we've still not left this town. In fact, we're still in the church.
Do you know what's like worse than anything?
We're still
Codex still hasn't killed anybody.
Even I've killed more stuff than you.
If I could
It's
flip
not
my,
wrong, you know.
if I could flip my desk right now.
I've had lots of magic.
You can barely manage to hit Isaac.
I've hit him a couple of times, done a bit of damage. The one time I called a crit, it didn't matter.
Right. So far in this session, you have successfully destroyed the entire town, killed the Burgermeister, so it's now got no leader, terrorized the entire village, burnt down the seat of power for the place, killed 12 innocent people, not to mention the commoners in the church.
We've also had the discussion that we may take over this town.
Yeah. However, the father of the town, the church, will tell you that you'll probably have a fight in your hands with Lady Bocta.
She can have it.
But we did save one random villager.
We did.
So you've left in the church terrorising the corner.
At least you got something to. At least you got something to tell all the other people in the Curse of Strahd group when they complain about their players.
To be fair, I actually have a weekly group where a goblin wants to be the king of Waterdeep. So yeah.
Waterdeep has a council, doesn't it? Not a king.
It has lords.
Yeah.
The lords of Waterdeep.
His actual message to me was he wants to become the king.
That may be slightly difficult.
Even goblins can have ambitions.
True.
He's also a bard,
Got the singing king.
I can just imagine a goblin bard just doing poop jokes over and over again.
It's actually the best